How's it going? Is he coming over to the dumpster?
Probably soon.
So, Dr. Vec will walk away and totally inconspicuously, like a minute or so later, deposit the space wallet into the dumpster containing 200 credits.
Is it really containing 200 credits?
No takebacks.
What I should actually end up having to do is have it like attached like a fucking like stun grenade. So he picks it up. That's like a fucking. You know what? I have the fucking skills.
You do. You're quite correct.
I want to set that up. I'm a fucking inventor. I want that to be a thing. I want to try and make that a thing. This guy is going to be sensitive. He's going to pick up this wallet that he just so happens to find in the dumpster. It's going to set off a stun grenade that he can't see because it's like it's like under like an oily rag. And then boom, he goes to sleep in the dumpster, or at least takes the stun damage from it being point blank in his face. He probably doesn't have an amazing wound tracker.
And then you guys forget that Tim is in the other one and walk away.
Job well done. It's like, guys, is he coming over yet? Is he here?
It's probably easier for like to like justify like him falling asleep in the dumpster. There's like cameras everywhere. Than like Tim going like surprise and fucking like Dana. Like he might scream. Like whereas if just like the grenade goes off, you might be like, oh, what happens? And then Tim gets him.
All right. I mean, it's a different dumpster that they're putting.
You'll have time.
All right, I'm thinking you should probably have to roll something for this impromptu weapon.
Yes. Like, there's mechanics that I believe would be used for, like, setting, like, traps of that sort, considering how I'm using, like, a demolitions, like one of my stun grenades.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's have you roll your mechanics for me.
All right, what's the difficulty I'm looking at to set up this impromptu thing with my stun grenade?
So you're just gonna kind of jerry-rig it to go off when he opens the wallet?
Basically, yeah. Like it's gonna be like sensitive. Like he's gonna like get the wallet and then boom, there it goes. It'll be like like the wallet's in the dumpster, but the stun grenade's like under like an oily cloth next to the dumpster. There's like a little bit of like a sensitivity thing. So like anything that like upsets the wallet. So suddenly like someone else decides, oh, free money, that it's going off on them. But hopefully no one else does that.
All right. So it'll be
like in the wrapper of like a Sparby's like sandwich.
Nice.
So like there you go.
All right. So go ahead and roll it for me. It's going to be It's gonna be for Dr. Vec, it'll be average difficulty, so 2 purple. Now, I'm gonna give you a setback die because you're having to set it into the trash itself.
Right. I understand.
If you're willing to climb into the dumpster, I would take that as argument for a boost die, but I wouldn't really be. I think it'd be more precarious.
Yeah, Dr. Vec would not, but I will flip one of our light side points to upgrade my check.
That's good use.
The universe wants this to work. It definitely works.
Yeah,
with
it
5
sure
successes
does.
and a triumph. Oh, good gravy.
So this is clearly not the first time Dr. Vec has set up a dumpster trap.
See, triumphs earned on a mechanics check may give a device like an additional function that's good for only a single use.
So feel free to come up with what that is. It's gonna like permanently blind this guy.
I got it. I love it. So actually, as a matter of fact, perhaps there was a filling in with like this near like family like track or jingle. Like whenever this guy comes to get the wallet, he's gonna like pick it up and it's gonna play like this soft like haunting like melody that reminds him of the family he left behind at his home. And he's gonna like get all misty and nostalgic and he'll just start lurking around there for like a few minutes. Like maybe like, man, I need some time to think. Like, so he'll get into like the dumpster and just like drift away. And then when he finally like opens the wallet, the stun grenade fucking goes off. Like he's already gone for like any cameras because he's already in the dumpster because he's just been hit by the field. This Triumph will hit the Fields machine for this
Okay,
guy.
yeah, that's your triumph. Dr. Vex somehow knows exactly what tune to evoke nostalgia from this poor guy.
Fucking stun grenade music box.
From poor Greason Remington. I can't remember what last name I gave him now.
Grennington.
Grennington? Why did I go with 2 G's?
You did.
Mm-hmm. You sure did, buddy.
A regular Marvel Raider.
I know, right? And there's probably some flashback as well where like Dr. Vec has set up one of these previously on the ship.
Probably,
and Watcher has been like the recipient.
And like, what is this? This will never work. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. A stun grenade music box? What are the odds that'll ever be useful?
And here we are.
What an amazing invention.
So a couple minutes go by and the guy finally ambles back out of his office. He's got a couple of data pads in his hand, just a few, he's just got the trash of his lunch. He's got some Sparby's wrappers of his own. He makes his way over to where he said he was going to drop the data. And then he realizes, you know what? I should probably get the money first. God, I'm such a dum-dum. So he goes over to the other dumpster and he opens it up and he goes ahead and he throws his Sparby's wrappers pretty far back into it. And then he spots what he believes is the money drop and he goes ahead and he reaches for it. He moves aside the Sparby's wrapper and then the soft tone starts playing. It just kind of sends him back to, bouncing his babies on his knees and smiling at his wife and having a great time, just being a family man.
One of the babies has an eye patch.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, Jason, how does this tune also affect you?
Oh man, it sounds real damn familiar.
Can you play the tune for us?
I don't have it set up.
Oh,
sorry.
I know the one time Smug called for an audio cue. That was like the one time.
So he starts to look this way and that. He's clearly a little bit confused, and then all of a sudden he just seems to just crawl into the dumpster and closes the door behind him. And moments later, you guys from the outside can see a very bright flash going off within the interior. It kind of pulses out through all the cracks in the dumpster itself. And would appear to be a successful trap.
Dr. Vex smiles and says lowly, another satisfied customer.
Guys, I think I heard something. Is he almost here?
Vec will say, I believe he has stumbled into some Sparbies of his own in another dumpster, Tim. I think he's out.
Hey, Smug. Hey, Smug, I did it just for you.
Okay. Oh, baby Jason. You're the light of my life, kid. I'm never gonna leave your mother and your twin brother, Bacon.
There you go. That's it.
That was beautiful.
Wow, that
flashback.
That was, man. And that touched the feels.
I got tears here, just coming out.
And then there was a ghost.
Discord.
That's the sound of a music box exploding.
Yep, that was good. I love it. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
All right, so
I'm here to serve you. I serve at the pleasure of the Smuggadon.
Oh. Well, while you're down there, anyway.
Oh, no.
All right, so Greason is knocked out. He is in the other dumpster. He still has the info.
No, let's go take it from him.
Is anyone going to tell Tim that he can come out of the dumpster?
Yeah, Dr. Vec. Well, Dr. Vec did explain, like, he's in the other dumpster. I think he's out, so...
Oh, all right.
I do believe the plan is... I think we can move on, Tim.
Good work, team. Tim sort of hauls himself over the edge of the dumpster and rolls to the ground. Gets up, dusts off his armor, and he's like, yeah, all right. Just like the old days.
Vec's gonna let that one go.
All right, so
there's a passing guy from Corellia who kind of pauses upon hearing that and turns to Tim. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, sir. Here, have 5 credits.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
A man of your age shouldn't have to sleep in dumpsters.
Well, you know, the way these systems are, it's really difficult times for anyone who's a fan of law and order, right?
I'm not a fan of law and order, but if you need a job, feel free to drop by my shop on the promenade deck.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
I like to employ the destitute and the clearly homeless.
Well, that's me, as you can see.
I know you've spilled Sparby's wrappers all over the floor.
Yeah. Tim pulls one off of his shoulder pad. That's, you know, it's been a bad time, but people like you, you give me hope. Help restore my faith in the universe.
Well, that's a real touching story, sir. And he grips the non-shoulder padded shoulder rather.
They're both shoulder padded.
Well, all right. He grips under one of them. Just on the promenade deck, if you want to change things, just come up to New Generation. That's my store.
Well, thanks again, and you know, bless you.
I don't need to hear that. Don't push your religion on me. Please don't spend that on alcohol. And he walks away.
Tim puts that in his alcohol money fanny pack, the other one.
How many fanny packs does Tim have?
2. One for his coupons and loyalty cards, and the other one for his alcohol money. That one's very small, because he doesn't drink.
All right, please add the 5 credits to your character sheet.
Okay.
All right, who's going to go dumpster diving?
I think we've established there's only one person on this team willing to climb into dumpsters.
Yeah, like you're 5 credits richer now. It's like, oh, his body's down there. He's got my wallet. And he's got the data slate.
Are you sure this thing's only going to go off once, right, Dr. Vec?
98.3%. Sure.
Tim squints, but then, good enough. Goes to get the wallet and the data pad off the guy's unconscious form.
From the dumpster.
From the dumpster.
Tell me the odds.
So as Tim rolls into this dumpster, the Corellian man turns back around and shakes his head.
Oh, this emergent gameplay.
Tim is just like thinking, hey, a lot of Arby's wrappers in here. Starts checking them also to see if they have any of those Monopoly stickers on them.
Oh, they assuredly do. All kinds of places. It's probably like core planets are the really good properties to own.
Oh, definitely. Anyway, you know, that's done. Tim climbs back out. So you
collect some more wrappers spilled to the floor, but you're now holding the wallet. There's probably a little worse for wear from that little...
Yeah. It probably is. Good thing it's made out of, like, fake, like, I don't know, space cow leather or whatever.
Definitely made out of bantha. And the credits are probably fine, and you've also got the data pad that he was going to drop off.
Tim hands it over to Dr. Vec and Jason. The text on this one's too small for me. You two take care of it.
Okay. What are we doing?
Well, I'm not even sure whether you'd have to like hack into it. Like he probably already has like all the information available on it that he's already transferred over. We just like keep it and I can scry through it. Unless he was trying to cheat us.
Was he trying to cheat us? Let me look at this data pad. Let's snatch this data pad and swipe right.
And it unlocks. It's not password protected or anything.
Put your thumb over the webcam. I hear that they can watch you through that.
This model doesn't come with the camera.
Use this Space Monopoly sticker. I've already got this one. He peels one off one of the Sparby's wrappers and puts it over the datapad's webcam.
Okay.
It's for the Mos Eisley Cantina.
So it's on the data pad.
So it's going to be the information specifically for Hangar 62. So there is the log of ships coming in and coming out for the last 6 months, which there's been a ship coming into Quen pretty regularly every month. The cargo manifests that are logged with the station, you guys probably know that they're very likely falsified, but they do indicate that they are doing a livestock transport. The ship that comes in and out of that particular hangar is called... I had the name. Where did it go?
The not welcome guy who's standing here.
It's called the Don't Mess with...
Don't.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
We don't want to hear it.
Called the Pride of Alderaan.
That name's going to be ironic in a couple of years.
If it's not already, like, when exactly are we?
Alderaan still exists.
Okay.
The more you know.
And the ship itself, I mean, it's probably got like a captain's name next to it, and probably just like a little list of the people that are on board. And for the most part, when it comes and goes, there's only about 3 people on the ship. They come in. The purpose that they state, because it's like, wait, why are you here? Why are you at Quen? Is for provisions, but they're always leaving with a livestock export.
Haven't we heard this name before? Pride of Alderaan?
I've never said that name before, so if it exists in Star Wars canon, then I'm gonna have to come up with a new name.
I've not heard it before.
I don't remember it. It doesn't sound...
It might have been in some other game. Don't worry about it.
Definitely came up with some kind of a fanfic, so I'm just gonna leave that alone and walk backwards out of that room.
I'm gonna read it.
Oh, you read it on your own time.
I'm reading it right now.
I'm gonna do that. So the the other names that are listed, the captain goes by the name of Drex, and I'll spell that out for you in a second. There is, of course, Brunetet, and somebody named Flobeth is also listed as a crew member, and that's pretty much the gist of what's going down on Hangar 62, as far as the authorities on Quen are aware.
Oh my god, this fanfic is terrible. Sorry, what are we saying? We're going to see Drex?
Damn it, ARP. No. I mean, unless you want to, but that's not like...
Captain Drex.
Yeah, Captain Drex. But, It really that's the only ship that regularly uses loading bay 62, this Pride of Alderaan. And while it comes essentially for provisions, it's always leaving with an animal specimen of some kind.
That's right.
Is there any is it just a wide variety of animal types across the galaxy?
As in what they've been taking out?
Yeah, what the animal specimens are. Is there a wide plethora? Is there any specific they keep just taking rancors with them? Wow, that's weird.
They don't really mark down what species they're taking out, but nothing is labeled as dangerous.
So this would have been the first dangerous one if that gets labeled.
Likely so.
Okay, so comforting news then, assuming that this information is not misleading, that they don't really have much in the way of guards who come on board the vessel. It's possible that they're rather trying to hide in plain sight rather than hire or utilize a bunch of protections. And they didn't really have protections for Jagdon the Great. They might really not have much in the way of protections here at Loading Bay 62, or there at Loading Bay 62.
That's definitely an assumption you can make.
It's interesting phrasing.
What? I can't confirm or deny as the god.
Delivering that to my fellow players there with so where do we go from here?
It's not exactly clear.
I didn't follow any of that. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I was just singing some.
No. Grimmett.
Some Jamiroquai.
Yeah, yes. No, I understand what. Could
They're a band.
What you said? Oh my god!
It's from the
God
UK.
Damn it, Art!
I'm not talking about that. Grimmett, please repeat what you just said.
Right. So, from the information that we have, then, leads we're not a combat focused group. That said, the voiceless diatham may be trying to hide in plain sight here at Loading Bay 62. Jagdon the Great had no protection. It was just him up there alone. Similarly, if we go visit or try to visit Barun Natet, that scientist who would be at Loading Bay 62, there might not just be him and maybe 3 other people. They might not have any cool automated systems. They might not have much in the way of protections other than themselves. And so we might have a fair chance of doing something about it, though I don't just think us coming in and showing up and saying hi would be the way to go. They're expecting a Rancor delivery. We can't make a Trojan Rancor. I don't.
Although,
I don't think
you do have a wide library of Rancor sounds. We could put a speaker into one of these dumpsters, and Jason could use one of the forklifts to take it over to Loading Bay 62. We could perhaps convince them that there is an actual Rancor in there.
So what do we do with that? Let's say that flows off without a hitch. What's actually in it?
Me with a gun, maybe.
And they so they haul you onto the Pride of Alderaan.
Yep.
And then the 3 or 4 of them, take you away.
Well, I shoot them first, presumably. We don't lock me into the dumpster.
Sure. So the hope is that you get onto the ship, but you're alone, and they're hopefully at a vulnerable moment, and then through a convenient hatch in the dumpster, you escape from. I feel as if we had this plan before the first session.
I think both of you should get in the dumpster, that William, and then we all just shoot him in the face.
That's probably easiest. But maybe we should see if we can see what's going on in that hangar first. Can we get eyes on it?
Well, I mean, that guy's got camera banks in his office. He's been knocked out. We could probably just walk into his office.
Anyone else? Is there anyone else in the office?
Might be the foreman.
I go and walk into the office.
Yep. So there is a Oh, what are these guys called? Shit. Shivin? That's not right.
I got it. I got it, Arp. You're going in there saying, hey, I heard there's jobs available here. All covered in, like, dirt and, like, banana peels and grime and, like, Sparby's wrappers from, like, your dumpster diving. And while you're in there, like, seeking gainful employment, that's when you look at the monitor banks.
We can give it a shot. So there's a Shivanin or something in there?
Yes, there's a Shivin in there. Oh my god, what friggin'... I have way too many maps in Roll20 now. Oh, click on the one that says players. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so there's a Shivin in there, and if you don't know what a Shivin looks like, that's what a Shivin looks like.
Yeah, they're the ones that are all face.
That's right. All face all the time. And
they're just a walking face.
Yeah, pretty much. And he is currently not walking. He's just standing there. He's got his back to the door. And he's, he's just watching the monitors.
Can I see the monitors over his shoulders?
They are, well, yeah, I suppose you could.
Are any of them, like, conveniently labeled Hangar 62?
I don't know. Roll your perception for me.
Okay.
Spend a light side destiny point. Yes, they are.
That would be a way to cut to the chase.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There's one of the monitors shows that it's Hangar 62.
Yes, one of them is labeled Hangar 62. So there is actually two cameras there that are labeled Camera 62. One is showing the hangar bay itself. The other is showing a set of offices, which appear to be kind of like an ensuite to the hangar.
Okay.
And there is currently a ship docked in the hangar. It's kind of like a small freighter. Definitely would have been big enough to take the Rancor if it was actually here. And inside of the office itself, you can see a Rhodian pacing about.
Can I see anyone else out in the hangar?
No, you do not.
Okay. Is the ship closed up or is the ramp down?
The ramp is down.
Okay. I'll head back out of the office.
Oh, is somebody here?
Nope, your imagination. All right. I saw the monitors. There's an office in the hangar, like the one here, and they got some kind of light freighter. I didn't recognize the make. Ramps down, but didn't see anyone else there. They could be inside the ship, but there's only one person in the office, and it's a Rhodian. Oh, was it? Did it look like Brew?
I mean, how racist is Tim?
He is an Imperial soldier.
Ben,
so
as far as you're concerned, yes, that was Brunates.
Pretty sure it's our guy.
Good.
I mean, he was a Republic hero back in the day when they allowed aliens, but that was a long time ago now. He's spent a long time being drug-addled and brainwashed.
As you do.
So, we want to just go over there, or do we want to try and fool him, or what? We can only see the one person in the office.
I mean, I suppose that end up just being like something that we'd have to resolve. Like, we can try to trick, or we could just like maybe like hack like the cameras so that they don't display anything whenever we go in there and do whatever, or we just like go in there. Like, what are we looking to achieve here? Do we want to like capture prisoners? Do we like storm the ship and take it over? Do we just want to kill them all? Like, what are we looking after here?
I think it would be great for us to question Brunatet about his connections to the Voiceless Diatham and what he's doing for them.
Do we care about the vessel at all that's docked in? or do we just want him?
I mean, we've already stolen one ship.
Yeah. It's like, I think we only care about him at the moment, right?
I only ask because, like, if they're, like, accepting animal deliveries, that gets delivered to wherever, like, the voiceless diatham wants those animals delivered for whatever his experiments might be. Yeah. But we can probably get that information from him anyway.
And if he doesn't have it,
provided,
if he doesn't have it, we'll board the ship. There's no point setting up a clever ruse. Let's just go down to the hangar.
Yeah, no, let's get Imperial about it. We're Imperial agents, after all.
Shh, don't say that so loud.
Why not?
It's a secret.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could use that in our favor at some time, right?
Maybe. Tim puts his helmet on. Let's walk. Or, take a scooter. However it worked on this station.
No, let's walk. Pump our legs. It's a nice night.
Yeah, I haven't gotten all the steps I need to for today anyway.
All right, we head out then.
Tim's got a fitness tracker.
Not a care in the world as we head to spend some business. No, we just want to go into loading bay 62 and then fucking storm the office.
We're just gonna go walk into the office in loading bay 62. We can always pretend we're lost.
I didn't know whether you just wanted to storm assault it and just immediately pounce on him and haul him out and fucking take him.
Yeah, we'll see what it comes to.
Okay.
All right. So while you guys are walking, Jason, roll your perception for me.
Sure, I will. Surely I will do this thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So yeah, you get this vague feeling. Yeah. You get this vague feeling that you're being watched, but when you look around to see what's going on, you can't really see where it's coming from. There are a lot of people just kind of milling about, heading towards their hangars, coming away from their hangars. A lot of dock workers as well.
Son, I don't feel right anymore. Ever since we knocked that guy out, I've been getting the real shakes.
Look, we didn't knock him out. He knocked himself out.
The doctor's got a point.
Something feels weird.
Well,
just saying.
Well, trust your gut. That's something I learned on the battlefield. Do you think we need to back off?
Nah. Just keep your eyes open.
All right, we'll do.
Dr. Beck looks over at Jason with their eyes open, I usually do that.
It's just a saying.
It's just a figure of speech.
What does it mean?
It means to keep a lookout.
Was I not supposed to keep a look at all those other times?
Just pay extra attention. Just extra attention. That's all it means.
Oh, all right. That's all you had to say.
So let's pay extra attention.
Dr. Beck pays extra attention.
Her eyes go super wide.
Yeah,
it's kind of disconcerting.
The scouter just starts fucking going over every fucking thing.
All right, so you guys continue down the little concourse, and each hangar is got a number next to it. You guys eventually come up to hangar 62. So there's a big loading door to one side, and there's kind of a small door to the side where people would come in and out of for the ensuite offices.
Okay. Is are we able to access the hangar without too much issue, or so there's a door next to it, you said, leads to the ensuite?
Yeah, they're all locked, however.
Okay. How locked are we talking here?
Pretty locked.
Is it the kind of lock we can do something about?
I'm sure. You've got some of the best individuals in the known galaxy with you. I'm sure you could find a way in.
Yeah, find a way in.
Or you could get through the lock. It's just, it's going to be a hard check.
Like punch the intercom, like delivery from Sparby's.
There is an intercom button there, yes.
I'm worried that if we use the intercom, it'll tip him off if he doesn't believe whatever we say.
Yeah.
Whereas he may not notice us doing any slicing.
Okay.
So, maybe. Do you think they have any security directly over the door itself to watch anyone trying to come into the loading bay?
Probably, but I'm wearing a helmet, so.
Yeah, Tim's not concerned, but the one Sarian on the station.
Yeah. It's my.
Yeah, why aren't you wearing your disguise, Dr. Beck?
Yeah, where's your wig?
Where's your beehive wig?
It's not a matter of being identified as who I am. It's a matter of just being spotted. Hey, they're trying to dismantle the fucking door.
Well, hopefully there's nobody watching this exact camera at this exact moment. It's a big station.
All right, so Jason has spent a lot of time working the docks in his time. He's probably well aware that yes, there are going to be cameras watching every entrance into these places.
Oh, definitely.
Let's stand in front of Jason so that the camera can't see what he's doing.
Just make a wall and act like you're smoking some.
There we go. They won't be able to see over my character's fucking cone head.
Yeah.
So you could say that they'll just have to deal with it.
No, you could not say that at all. Stop. I beg you.
Please.
There we get told.
Okay, slice that door, Jason.
All right.
Or Dr. Beck, whoever, I don't know.
No. My head is being used as a shield, so
You're
I can't focus right now.
You're hiding him with your giant head.
There's a distinct whirling sound that you guys hear as one of the lenses overhead attempts to focus, but the glare off of Dr. Beck's forehead is making it very tricky.
Magnification, intensifying.
Enhance.
Slicing. Did we say that was mechanics? No, that'd be computers.
Computers.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Go ahead and roll that to get into this. It's going to be a hard check for you, so 3 purple die.
Okay. I hope I do it.
Oh, so
hey!
You did it!
You do. 2 successes. So it even doesn't take very long. I mean, like we established, Jason spent a lot of time working the docks in his time. He's probably not the first time that he's had to break into a hangar bay. Maybe he's lost his keys previously, and he's able to slice the lock, and it kind of spins around to completion, and the door whooshes open.
Hey, we're in.
Let's say, set your weapons to stun. And, I'll go in there. I'll take point.
All right, so you guys are immediately faced by a second door.
Is this one also locked?
No, it's not.
It's just open.
All right. I stand next to the door and push it open like you do when you're militarily trained.
So with the door whooshing open, a Rhodian voice starts chattering from inside, and you guys are able to translate it. You guys probably know what he's saying. So he's got a very, very high-pitched tone, which I'm not able to do. Or can I? No, I'm not going to try. And he sounds a bit annoyed, but he more or less just says, finally you guys are back from Sparby's. I'm so famished.
Yeah.
Dr. Vec looks over at Tim and Jason like she cannot believe this good fortune.
I take out the roast Nerf sandwich that I was keeping in my fanny pack for later. And I offer it to him. There you go, Doctor.
Well, I think he's in the office still. Like he just like heard the door open.
Yeah. He has not walked up to the door. He is. He's actually kind of like looking at like a bank of monitors right now because everybody is in this universe.
Yeah. So I've got my rifle with one hand, and then I've got my Sparby's sandwich in the other. I walk up to him.
So like for his peripheral vision, he sees like the gloved hand extend with the sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what happens. So the rapper comes into view, and his suction cup fingers just kind of like reach out and pluck the delicious burger out of Tim's hands.
It's a roast Nerf sandwich, Smug.
I mean, potato. It's
These are very different fast food products.
I mean, either way, they're bad for you. So
no, absolutely.
Don't eat them. All right, so he takes the roast Nerf sandwich. Is it even on a? It's on a hamburger bun, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
It must be.
Oh, God, just call it a burger. Jesus.
Okay. Does he turn around, or is he still facing the monitors?
I'm waiting for you to call it a burger, Tom.
It's not going to happen.
It's a roast Nerf sandwich.
Yep. So it seems that Nitet is very focused on what is in front of him. With deft fingers, he quickly unwraps the roast Nerf sandwich and begins stuffing it into his face. And then, with a mouthful of food, begins talking again.
So what is in front of him?
I was going to be jagged on tonight.
Oh, okay.
Well, what were you going to say?
What is in front of him? Like, I'm standing right behind him. What's he looking at?
So he's looking at, they appear to be readouts of some autopsies that have been done on some animals, mostly small livestock on the left. The right is kind of like galactic news channels, the 24-hour space channels that never stop with their news rolls. Mm-hmm. And right now they seem to be indicating something about a Black Sun Vigo having gone missing on Nashida.
Wink.
Wink.
All right. So I've got my both hands on my rifle now, pointing it at his back, and I sort of gesture Dr. Vec over with my head, and sort of like suggest that she look at the readouts while he's distracted.
She's already on that, as a matter of fact. She's like from like a distance, she's like peering over, like news, autopsies.
Dr. Vec's favorite pastime.
Yes.
Tim flashes back to the other day on the uninvited guest. He walked into Dr. Vec's room, and she just had like a Minox splayed open, bisected. He immediately threw up.
It's just like on this spot, like, oh, we could actually improve your stomach so that your reflex, such as that. And she started like rattling on about how like we could improve so that you never had to throw up again.
All right. So Dr. Vec, anything of interest there for you, or should we just get on with it?
Dr. Vec like makes like a get on with it hand motion.
All right. I'll say, yeah, you're planning to meet with Jagden, right?
Yes, of course. Wait, who? And then he turns around.
Yeah, I've got my rifle low left, and I was like, yeah, Jagden sent us.
Oh, what? Jagdar? No, he'd never betray the voiceless Diatham.
Yeah, well, what can you say? He decided to mess with the voiceless Diatham.
Oh, no.
Nobody says that.
Anyway, where are you sending all these animals?
What animals? What are you talking about?
Come on.
And he starts reaching over to turn the monitors off with like one button. What?
Tim waggles the barrel of his rifle there. That's
click.
Don't play games with us. You know, it's really unpleasant to wake up from a stun. You get a headache for hours, can't keep any food down, and I mean, you polished off that roast nerve sandwich pretty quickly. I don't need to tell you what those are like coming back up.
So someone's finally decided to mess with the voiceless diatham,
Appears to be what's happening.